It's 7:58, and I'm going to go ahead and call this meeting to order. Good morning, everyone. I am Rebecca Young, and for the next 20 minutes, I'm the PTO president. And so I just want to welcome you all, and thank you all for coming to this meeting today. We're going to go ahead and let Ms. Jones go first.
Okay. I'll come over here. So any viewers we have at home can see a person. So good morning. Thank you all for being here. What a great turnout this morning. It was fabulous. I just want to take a few minutes this morning because these people sitting in this room are the people who are behind the scenes and for our school. And so we have lots going on in May to finish out the year, and I'll be saying all those dates and reminders and all that out in our newsletters that I send out. So I didn't want to talk too much about dates and things today. I wanted to talk a little bit about just the transition in leadership to next year. And so I know I've talked with many of you, but I will not be here next year as the principal at Rock Prairie. Mr. Duran will be your next principal, and he is so wonderful. He came over last week, and he and Ms. Sanders went around and met with all of the teams and teachers and started to get to know each other, and he started to build that vision of what the next phase in Rock Prairie is going to look like. And I know the teachers had a great time that day, and a lot of great discussions happened. So we're excited for him to come and join our Rock Prairie family here, and I will still be around in the community, obviously, and the next year then the opening of River Bend right down the road. So I hope River Bend and Rock Prairie will be great friends, and we can learn lots of ideas from each other. So I've learned so much from each and every one of you and your families and your children, and I just really appreciate the time that I've been able to spend here these last 4 years and more. So I just wanted to say thank you, and also ask if any of you have any questions about anything finishing out this school year. Is there something that you want to make sure that we pass on, that we continue, anything that you've been saving to say for the last 15 minutes? Or any questions about any projects, anything in works? That's good. That means we're answering questions as we go, right? So you all know where to find myself and Ms. Sanders at any time if you need anything or have any questions. And so I know, Jess, you'll probably talk about the event. You brainstormed yesterday that we'll have next week for the butterfly garden, and I know you'll talk about lots of other exciting things this morning during your meeting. So Ms. Sanders is actually going to stay to be able to help answer any questions because I have a hard meeting for a student this morning. So I'm going to flip out to that if you don't mind and hand it over to our trustee assistant principal. So, and thank you so much, Ms. Young, for everything.
I'm going to go ahead and at this time just quickly introduce some of our other board members.
My name is Erin Ferris. I am your PTO secretary. I'm Kendra Graff. I'm vice president. Kristen Howell, I'm treasurer. And Jessica Ziegler, communications.
Okay. We just heard Ms. Jones go ahead and speak. And I guess at this moment, I'm just going to say a few words before we move on. I just want to thank everyone for coming out on Friday. It is exactly how I wanted the year to end. For those of you who went, it was a big family-style picnic in the park, and it was exactly that. I have parents were just sitting down relaxing as their kids ran around and played with their friends, and I don't know if it was the weather or it was just everyone relaxing, but everyone had a great time, and it was a really easy event. And as a whole, we have been very busy this year. When I go to citywide PTO meetings and I tell them every single event that we have put on this past year, they're always kind of exhausted just listening to me. And so for the new people, the people watching, it has been such a pleasure to be able to serve as president. I have enjoyed my time. It's not always easy, but I have a great group of people who support me, who listen to me, and who help guide these decisions and events for our school. And I really do feel like we're a family. We've gone through some stuff this past year, and I think it brought us all closer together. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm a little sad that I'm passing on the torch, but know that it's good to always have a change of leadership every couple of years. And so with that, I want to thank everybody, and I could not do what I do without you. And so thank you guys. Okay. Let's go a little action. All right, Melinda Marshall, this is yours. So Mrs. Dittmeyer is going to go ahead and
I unfortunately don't have a report. Just
That's
because
fine.
I stepped into this. So I don't. She did not relay anything for me to share,
okay.
as far as I know.
All right, that's fine. That's okay. You're good. Okay, and then Kristen.
So, money, treasurer, I'll just make it quick. You hopefully picked up our annual budget in our March and April, what was spent. If you'll notice, March was pretty slow, which was nice. Just lots of butterfly garden stuff with Jessica and a couple of field trips, but April was super busy. We had lots of field trips, the traveling animal zoo, lots of teacher appreciation and our spring picnic. So I'm trying to think what else to hit on. We got our quarterly Kroger rewards check this month for $386. And just to keep reiterating, if you shop at Kroger, please put Rock Prairie on there because that is just free money. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost us anything. Kroger just sends us a percentage of everything spent by our parents at Kroger, and so that's always a nice check for us to get. You'll see teacher flower sales. The students, we sold out of flowers yesterday, and so that was an exciting time. I think all the students enjoyed that, and then also we made a little bit of money on each flower, so that was good for our budget. If you look at our overall annual budget, we're pretty much done with all of our, I guess, income events. And so you can see that we are actually $1,000 over our goal for the year. Even though some of our fundraising fell short of what our goals were, overall, we did very well this year. And we are super happy and thankful for everything that the students sold this year. And you can kind of see Spirit Monkey was a huge, we had no idea what to expect for that, but that really helped our to make up for some of the shortfalls in our other fundraising. So we did excellent in our income this year. And then if you go down to the expenses, we still have definitely a lot left to spend in this last month. We still have lots of field trips for students to go on. We'll be giving out our college scholarship items, but overall we're sticking within our budgeted expenses and we don't foresee going over our total expenses. And so we've done really well with just our income and expenses and staying within our amounts for those. And if anyone has any questions about anything, or we have all of our receipts and invoices, if you want to come look at them, just let me know or have any specific questions.
Thank you. Okay, Erin?
Not a big update, kind of my same spiel that I give every month. We always take our minutes. I always have a hard copy of them here, but we don't print out copies of them just to save paper. So they're all available if ever you do want to take a look at them. I've got them here. Bless you. And we need to vote to approve the minutes from our March meeting.
Okay. Motion to approve minutes from the March 2018 meeting. Okay. So who's going second? Okay. Hi. Okay. They're approved. Jessica.
Just make sure that you like us on Facebook to stay up to date with what's happening.
Yeah. Does anyone here in this room get our PTO emails just by raising their hands? Anybody?
The Sunday night, Monday morning ones.
Would it be easier, do you think, to send out a remind Would you prefer that going forward?
The Remind app.
Yeah, with the Remind app.
I like the email.
Okay.
Remind is for more like
I ignore
emergent
them.
things.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So because we just looked at the statistics
Thanks.
for the email, so you can
Yes.
see when you send out, a mass email like that, you can see how many people open them, and what was it?
29% of people.
So
open
only
it.
29% of people who receive the email actually open it. And so we're trying to make sure that we figure out a way to get people to that we want everybody to get it, but then we also want people to open it.
Yes.
I mean, I guess you can do both, but like, I get reminds from other things.
Yeah.
And like,
I
if
think
it's
you're right,
from
though,
a
about it
teacher
being
or
more
something, then I
emergent.
open it.
Yeah.
But I also get them from like our church for all different kinds of things that I'm not checking it every time it goes on Facebook. And Facebook, all sports. Like,
Go ahead.
Mine goes to spam. What email server are y'all using or
Well,
what
that's the
program?
thing. We have MailChimp, and MailChimp, if you're using,
It goes
if
to
you
spam.
Google, it goes to spam.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I have not seen a single one all year
I
long.
think you have to approve it. Because
Yeah,
I
you
have
need to
Google.
save it in
and
there
that's-
to save it as
Yeah.
a contact, and it will.
Yeah, so, but if you use constant contact, they won't go to spam.
Yeah, and so this is something that we're gonna have to, we'll talk about as a board. There's other programs we can use, but because our emails has information on our, like family events, because even the family picnic, I had someone on the fourth grade field trip said, oh, my kid's gonna miss it because they're on the field trip. And I said, well, no, it's a nighttime event. Like, and then we have, sign up sheets for some of the different events that we post. And so we want to make sure that our parents are getting their emails
And we do also put all the information on Facebook, but again, in an attempt to catch people in a variety of different
Yes.
ways. But we're still obviously missing lots of people. So the goal is to hit a variety of avenues so that eventually everyone gets it one of however many ways we have. But we're just trying to figure out how to be even more effective next year.
Yes.
Well, and if you're getting the email, I'm just gonna say, like with the remind, you don't have to sign up for it. So like if you're already getting a bunch of other things, that's a way to kind of go
Yeah,
on
because you
that.
can pick and choose how you want to receive it.
Okay, well, this is something we're gonna go ahead and talk about as we go forward. So just keep this in mind over the summer. Back probably around August, we'll start sending out emails to our current people on our list and figure out how we're gonna go ahead and communicate things in the future for next year. So we have a few open committee positions for next year. We're definitely looking for someone who's interested in fundraising and to help assist us with our family events, like a family event coordinator. So if anyone is interested in learning more about them, we would love to come and talk to you. We tend to invite anyone who wants to help plan these events. It's open to everyone because we sometimes don't have the ideas. We're looking for other people's ideas. And so we haven't really planned anything yet for next year. And so if you have any thoughts or ideas, please let us know and we can talk about putting those on the calendar. And so does anyone have anything to add?
No, we really do need more involvement in the whole. I'm kind of preaching the choir here, but I want to see our activity of volunteers improve and increase. A lot of stuff we do, it takes, because it's on a certain few, it's a lot more work, and it's fun for those of us who are doing it, but I really want the talents of everybody who can contribute. So I know that we're a working school, and that's a lot on you, but we could appreciate, if you can give us an hour in the month or whatever you can give, it's welcome.
And I will say that a lot of us on the board are working.
Yeah.
Most of us do work. We're not, on the stay-at-home house. We just try to find time in our busy schedules to kind of make. And so yes, if you can contribute an hour a month, we'll take that hour a month. We will take whatever you can give us. And then I guess our next Spirit Stick sale is next Friday, May 4th. And then our
This Friday.
this Friday, not sorry. This Friday,
Oh, that's my
May
fault.
4th.
Sorry.
And it is the last Spirit Stick of the year. And then we have our Spirit Night spoons on Tuesday, May 15th from 3 p.m. to close. And that is all I have.
At a certain spoons location? Or
I think it's the one in PowerPoint. Yes. Is that the one in PowerPoint? She has no idea.
Okay. In the
I
past,
will get
it's
that
been that
information.
one. Yes.
I'm assuming, but we will get a flyer home with the correct information to you as soon as I have that. Okay, Jessica, do you want to talk about staff appreciation of the butterfly garden event?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to come up here so they can see you on the
Yeah, I don't think that.
So this week is staff appreciation. I sent out flyers last week. Hopefully everybody got them. Yesterday went great. Erin and Rebecca helped with the flower sale. We sold out, and we still had people coming up wanting to buy flowers. So that was a good indication that the parents were willing to come out and support. I mean, it was just something small to do for your teacher, and it went over really well. Today we're calling it Treat Tuesday, and so we have special treats set up on stage for our teachers and staff. I'm really excited about that. And tomorrow we're doing coffee and donuts, and then Thursday Kona Ice. They actually came out Friday for the picnic, and they did a profit share, which went over well, and they are actually donating all the snow cones for the teachers on Thursday. And then Friday, C&J's gave us a very nice discount, and they are catering our lunch. And Nothing But Cakes also gave us a discount, and they're providing all the desserts, which I'm really excited. So I know a lot of parents have came up to me this year and like, I didn't even know we had staff appreciation. How do I get involved? Please come see me. I will love to get you involved. It's a lot of work. It's not all the time, but when we're doing the events, it's a lot leading up to that day, just those 2 or 3 days before. So if that's something you're interested in, or if you only want to help every other month, that's fine. I would love to have a helper. So for the butterfly garden, Robin had mentioned. So next week I do the garden and butterfly club after school, the second Tuesday of the month. And that will be next Tuesday. And I don't know if you guys have seen the Monarch Way Station sign that the district helped me put up. So what that is a national organization that shows that we are helping the monarch population, the migration to and from going through the U.S. and to Mexico and back every year. The monarch population has been in decline, and so they are trying to start up organizations and what they call citizen scientists to come out and to help. And so our school is now on our national registry saying Rock Prairie Elementary is helping with this migration and helping with the monarch movement. And also our mayor has what they call the Mayor Monarch Pledge, which is where the mayors pledge, I will have this many monarch way stations in my city by this year. And so we're actually contributing to our city goal as well. And so what we're going to do next week is actually have a dedication event. The garden was really made possible by a lot of our community businesses. They have donated money and equipment and flowers, whatever you can think of. They have donated the majority of that to make our garden possible. And so we're going to have a butterfly release and invite like our community businesses that have donated, any parents and staff who would like to come. You're welcome to come to that.
When is it next week?
It is Tuesday at 3:30.
Okay.
So it is after school, so please feel free to come.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
And the butterfly garden she was talking about is what we all get to enjoy with our families when we're going to have lunch when it's a beautiful day out. And so thank you, Jessica, for doing that and for doing staff appreciation. It's a big job, and I know our teachers really appreciate it. In fact, I got like a few texts that were like, so what is going on this week? And I just said, oh, you'll just have to wait and see. So
I wanted it to be a surprise for this part, so.
So we do really spoil our teachers. We really, part of our PTO goal is to make sure our teachers are happy. Happy teachers, happy students. So, and so now we're going to go ahead and vote in the 2018-2019 board. I don't really know how to do this. So I guess Jessica is going to go ahead and take over as president next year. I'm going to co-president with her, but I'm going to go ahead and take more of a backseat role and let her leadership shine through as we transition to new leadership of the school and just as we're transitioning as a board. So thank you, Jessica. All in favor of Jessica being the PTO president for the 2018-2019 school
We
year?
need a motion first.
Oh, we have to motion. Motion.
Okay.
Okay. All in favor? Or no, second. Okay. All in favor? Aye. Okay. And then we have Melinda, who will go ahead and be secretary in training.
Secretary-elect.
Secretary-elect. Motion to approve, Melinda. Okay, second. All in favor? Okay, and I guess we are done, and we're still, is the- what is gonna do? Communication?
If you are interested in communication.
Yes,
yes.
yes, if you're either, that job is really, the Facebook and the newsletter, and there are certain times that it's busier than others. The sign up sheets, it's kind of a bigger job, but not so much, like you can do it from home or your phone, so it's not, I don't think it's that bad. Booster-thon is a lot of work, but after that, it slows down. But
The booster-thon's a lot of work.
yes, Booster-thon. Yeah, so we do have Booster-thon coming back next year in September. That's our one big thing that we have coming back and that we know of. And because it's really makes up the bulk of our fundraising.
Has the dates been settled?
Yes.
Can I have that information?
Yes.
We start Booster-thon on September 17th. And we end on September 28th. The run will be on September 28th.
And so we are doing it a little bit differently this year, Booster-thon. In the past, they have been on our campus the whole time, and we decided that we wanted to keep more of our cut in our school, and so we are going to do more of the work. So we really do need some parent participation during those 2 weeks of time. I'm handing out prizes mainly, and then just for the fun run itself. We have toyed with the idea of doing it ourselves, but we really need more parent participation in helping us with the
So
fun run.
this will be kind of ideally a transitional year for Booster-thon in the sense that last year they ran absolutely everything. They were on campus every day, all day, long before any of us got here and long afterwards. And so this year is sort of they're doing the kickoff and the run, and we're piecing together the middle ourselves, with the hope that if we can build up enough of a volunteer base who has a general idea about how Booster-thon is run, then the following year we could cut back even a little bit more. We don't know whether or not that's a possibility because, like we said, ultimately boots on the ground is the way that this kind of thing gets done. And if we don't have enough boots, then it's not going to happen.
Yes.
So this again is sort of that transitional year to see if we can build up the base enough to potentially do it ourselves completely the following year.
So if anyone's interested in helping us with Booster-thon, please let us know, and you'll see signups pretty much from the first day of school onwards until the fun run itself. So and the kids really do love it, and I think we decided to go ahead and do the glow run again this year. And the Booster-thon, it does pay for all of the field trips, and your kids have gone on some amazing field trips this year. I even think like first grade's going to engineering, second grade still has the zoo lab. Fourth grade goes to the caverns, and they just went to Washington Brazos, and all of our money goes to pay for that. So you guys don't pay, bring in money to pay for the field trips. We provide all of the field trips and all of our family events, and other schools do carnivals that are you have to buy tickets and stuff. When we ask you to pay for something, it's usually just a meal, but that meal isn't something required even, and we've also provided complimentary dinners throughout the year. And so we try and keep all of our events for our families, all of your field trips, and all of the stuff for our school as a way of giving back to all the fundraising that occurs. And so
So who will I give? We have the calendars we're getting ready for next year. So who would I give that to?
So,
Give it to Jessica.
Jessica and I would go ahead and we'll work through the calendar. Yeah,
Okay.
we meet sometime soon, and we'll start planning our events for next year.
We'll get them all on the calendar.
Yes.
All right, well, I'll give it to you.
Okay. Does anybody have anything else?
I was gonna give a food drive update.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We're delivering the food to the Brazos Valley Food Bank today. We did, there's a collection in the hall of the actual cans. I will say I checked the monetary donations only, and we've raised over $400. So I'm proud of our wranglers for bringing all that in, and we'll find out this afternoon how much food waste there is. So yeah, but it's good that we were able to help our community. I know the philanthropy of our students is strong, and we'd like to do more of that. So,
Well, thank you very much for doing that. And the food drive is a citywide. Every school on the camp, every CSISD and school does this food drive, and it's actually a competition. And elementary school has not won yet. The middle schools really, they have videos about it, and they are really gung ho, and I love it. But we're just competing with ourselves, trying to increase the number every single year. And I hope we keep it that way. So if that's all, anything else? Okay, well then I'm going to go ahead and adjourn the meeting at 8:23 a.m. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming. Please help yourself to some more refreshments on the way out. Refill your